It's been called the Edward Jones Dome since 2002, but the Rams have been calling it home since 1995. Avery fields it at the 1. He's stopped at the 24-yard line. The offense will start at the 24-yard line. He didn't get back to the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Still going.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Just gets it away.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Nate Burleson is the return man. Gets to about the 47. The Seahawks will start this drive at the 47-yard line. They'll give it off here. The tackle was made by Brad.
You know, now that we're at a 16-game schedule, 1,000 yards rushing isn't quite what it used to be, but it still is a landmark, and 1,000 yards tells the rest of the NFL, hey, this guy can play with the big boys.
Throws short. He's brought down at the 39-yard line by Will Witherspoon. And deep, puts it up there. P.J. Houshmandzadeh was his intended target. Again, he'll get the call.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Throws it out. Leaping catch. O.J. Atogwe is there on the tackle.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
Passes the ball.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Passes to the end zone. Nate Burleson with the grab, but there's been no signal. Did he make the catch? This will not be a touchdown. Passes, end zone, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that.
Olindo Murray puts his team on the board first. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll give it off here. Patrick Kearney was there to bring him down. Jackson picks up 5 yards with the carry. The halfback with the carry. Tackle was made by Corey Redding.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Gets the ball away. Pass is complete. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play. Gives to the back. He may not have gotten there. They'll measure. They're just inches short. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Again, he'll get the call. Stiff arms the defender. The stop was made by Darryl Tapp. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Here's the give. Cole was there to bring him down. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. He gets popped as he throws.
And if he can get just a little bit more time, there are guys running open down the field. The pressure is getting close, but it's not there. He should take a fraction longer to make that throw.
Throws it short. Ken Lucas makes the tackle.
The Rams are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
Gets the pass off. Grant is there on the tackle.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Gets the pass away. Carter thinks he's in, but no signal yet. Yes, it's going to be 6 points.
Well, this offense certainly off to a good start here today, and let's see if they can continue to capitalize on that early touchdown to put them up by 3.
Josh Brown adds the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks were able to score on that last series, but just a field goal, and sometimes those are actually momentum shifters for the defense.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 23. Carricker makes the tackle. He gets another carry. Laurinaitis was there on the tackle. James gains about 2 yards on the run. He's under a heavy rush. Adam Carricker has 15 sacks this season. Wow, he's been a terror.
A terror, a nightmare, whatever you want to call it, this guy is a scary dude coming after the quarterback.
He takes it to the 48.
The Rams look very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Passes to his left. Not his man. He's taken down by a host of tacklers. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Throws it. Makes the catch.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz. He understood what was happening with the coverage behind it and found the open man.
Bulger hands it off. Touchdown Rams. The St. Louis Rams got the excellent field position to start the drive, and they capitalized quickly, taking just 3 plays to score.
Steven Jackson is not a quarterback that's going to make too many mistakes against the blitz. So when you bring pressure, you are really rolling the dice, because the flip side of that is big plays, and you saw one there.
Still on his feet. Hit and dropped at the 30.
This offense really needs to get something going in this series. A game like this can quickly get out of hand, and before you know it, you have to get away from that game plan and start taking more chances.
He throws short. Witherspoon was there to bring him down. They'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Makes the short throw. Tagwe gets the pick.
Boy, that one really hurts. When you get an offense that's playing like these guys are, you cannot give them too many free opportunities.
Jackson takes it up the middle. Still pushing. Corey Redding makes the tackle. That's a 10-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Sacked.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? And there's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line before he's gang tackled. And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. On the ground, left side. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Moves to his right. He's dropped. Adam Carricker gets to the quarterback once again for his 2nd sack. Throws the deep pass. It falls incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline, because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
He makes it to the 42-yard line. The Rams put up 3 points their last time out. Bulger gives it up the middle. Jackson gains about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 43. Throws it. Falls incomplete.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks, this guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it, we'll get it next time.
He throws right. He makes the catch wide open.
The Seahawks came onto the field with a ton of energy that time. They controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
And not a good bounce on the punt.
There's still plenty of football to be played, but so far this offense seems lethargic. They really need a spark here.
Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Passing. Who spins on it, loses the ball. Bartell gets his hand on it and scoops it up.
Wide receivers are pretty good at catching the football. They're not always good at running with the football. It takes a lot of strength to hold on to that ball, and he gave it up.
He rolls out to the right. And they get to him. Corey Redding with his 5th sack of the season. Gets the pass away. They take him down, but not before he gives the Rams a 1st and goal. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Dumps it out left. Touchdown, St. Louis. The Rams capitalize on their excellent starting field position. 3 plays, 20 yards for the touchdown.
Mark Bulger got 6 there, and what set it up was the little play-action fake. When the offense is inside the 10-yard line, that play-action becomes so much more important.
And he's drilled. What a hit.
The Seahawks are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
They give it to the tailback. Harriker will tackle him for a loss at the 23.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, usually you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
3rd down coming up after that incompletion. They line up at the 23. Dumps it out right. Edgerrin James makes his 3rd grab.
We just got to get our tempo.
The Seahawks are lining up to punt this one away. Avery awaiting the return. Avery takes it at the 25. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. The Rams were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. He needs to get rid of it. There for the catch. The stop was made by Curry.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
The pass is away. Catches it, and he's dropped.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the 1st down.
Bulger gives it up the middle.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Jackson on the run. Hit and drop behind the line.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's there for the catch. Steven Jackson makes his 3rd grab. It's 4th down. This one will be a 38-yard attempt. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
Burleson drops it. Carter grabs it up. Carter fumbles.
Fight for the loose ball. Who's got it?
Picks it up. The Rams are able to win the football. They keep possession.
Huge effort to maintain possession of the ball. When you're mixing it up at the bottom of one of those piles of big bodies and clawing and scratching, it's tough.
And the back has some running room. Carney makes his third catch of the game. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. There for the reception. Bulger gets his third touchdown pass of the game. Josh Brown adds the extra point.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Seahawks have had a long day so far, and if they don't make something happen on this series, well, you're going to see these players getting more and more frustrated.
Here's the pass. Drops the easy pick. P.J. Houshmandzadeh was the intended receiver on the play. James gets the ball. Adam Carricker was there to bring him down. 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Short throw to the right.
It looks like he was able to bring it down inbounds. They'll discuss it. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
He took a stab at a great catch, but that time just didn't happen.
It'll go out at the 44-yard line. The Rams will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. Bulger will hand it off. Curry makes the tackle. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play. Jackson off the left side. The stop was made by Wilson.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
On the ground with a tailback. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree. Josh Brown has one of the strongest legs in the NFL as an offense. You know, if you can get that ball down close to the 40-yard line and have some decent weather out there, he's going to have a good shot at making the field goal.
Flag down, first one of the game. This one might be coming back. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul, flipping by the receiving team. First down.
The Seahawks will begin this drive at the 16. Hasselbeck gives it up the middle. He gets out to about the 18-yard line before several defenders bring him down. Gets the pass out. Brings it in. Tackle was made by Bartell.
The Seahawks got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 39 before he's wrestled to the ground. Tosses it out. They can't bring him down.
The Seahawks are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Passes it out, and the pass is incomplete. T.J. Houshmandzadeh was the intended receiver.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
He'll take it from the 18. He takes it to maybe the 36-yard line. The Rams settled for a field goal on their last possession. Passes it. Is there for the catch.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big-body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
Here's the halfback. The stop was made by Tatupu. Jackson gains about 4 yards on the play. He can't bring him down. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. Deion Grant is there on the tackle. They'll give it off here. Kearney was there to bring him down. That last run puts the veteran at about 100 yards rushing on the day. Here's the throw. He catches another. Hopfenstein has 6. Wait. The officials will huddle. And the call is a touchdown. Mark Bulger gets TD pass number 4 of the game. Josh Brown packs on the extra point. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He's still going. He's tackled at the 37. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They're going to pitch it. Second and 7 coming up. Ball on the 36-yard line. Here's the give. Will Witherspoon makes the tackle.
The Seahawks have had very little success running the ball so far, but that time they were able to create a little push and get some decent yardage.
And he caught it. He doesn't get back to the line.
The Rams did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
It out to the 40-yard line. The Rams got the ball into the end zone on their last possession.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Prime time, baby.
Flips it out short. Comes down with it. Steven Jackson is able to make his 4th reception. 2 yards away here on second down. Short pass to his left. The stop was made by Hill.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
He throws left. Carney with his 5th grab of the game. It's 1st and 10. They get to him. Patrick Kearney
has 10 sacks this year.
Anytime you're talking about double-digit sacks, you're talking about one of the dominant players in the league. What a season he's had.
throws it out. Hasn't missed yet on this drive.
The Rams are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Goes for the end zone. Tipped ball, intercepted.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
And it's completed.
Kraft makes the tackle.
The Seahawks have been facing a pretty stiff pass defense so far. They haven't been getting too much on their completions, but that time, a big play, and that's exactly what they needed.
Got to him just as he released it. That incompletion will bring up 2nd down. They'll face 2nd down and 10. James gets it on the inside. The stop was made by Ryan. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. Short throw. Pass is complete. Ty Hill is there on the tackle. P.J. Hushman's on it with his 3rd reception. Avery is back deep to return the punt. And they'll down it at the 7-yard line. The Rams come back out looking for better results than their last time on the field. Bolger gives it up the middle.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He throws right. The stop was made by Deion Grant. Robinson makes his 3rd grab. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
Expenses paid date with the cheerleader of your choice.
They get him at the 45. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He's dropped for a loss.
The Seahawks are simply getting stuffed on nearly every rushing attempt. They need to get a spark somehow because this just does not bode well for them.
Tackle was made by Leonard Little.
The Seahawks actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
Passes the ball. Makes the catch. The stop was made by Bartell. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Short pass. There for the catch. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They got 4 yards there. That brings up second down. Kraft will tackle him for a loss at the 18-yard line.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
They rule it incomplete.
He just missed coming down with a great catch there.
Hits the upright, and it bounced the wrong way. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. Jackson, the ball carrier. Darryl Tapp was there on the tackle. About 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down.
I got you, baby.
Gets the ball away. Tipped pass. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion.
Let's go, yo. This is where you step up.
Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. Stiff arms, and he's brought down.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Again with the carry. Tackle was made by Cole. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball on their own 42. They go with the run. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Corey Redding was there to bring him down. He passes short. No completion.
Boy, a missed opportunity there. If he could have gotten the ball to the halfback that time, there was a chance he could have done something with it.
Into the end zone for a touchback. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. Passes on the move. Butler makes the tackle.
And the 4-3 is making it difficult for them to cover all these receivers on the field. They may want to think about bringing in an extra defensive back.
Gets the pass away. It's tipped. Butler was his intended target. Burleson was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 34. Throws it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He makes it out to the 36. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Hands it to the back. The 2-foot is there on the tackle. Jackson gets 3 yards on the play. Throws it. There for the reception. Foster makes his third catch of the game. They line up at the 40. They hand it off. Tackle was made by Corey Redding. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. Gets it off. Lofa Tatupu is there to bring him down. Steven Jackson picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. They hand it off again. Ken Lucas makes the tackle.
The Rams have decided that they're going to come out and run the ball on this defense, and so far there's no sign that they won't succeed. Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
They hand it off.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Darryl Tapp was there on the tackle. Jackson gets 6 yards on the play. This will just add insult to injury. And it's good.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
Burleson from the 1. Still moving. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Passes. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
On the play. Second down.
He's wide open. Ty Hill makes the tackle. Third down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. Short throw to the left.
The Seahawks haven't been getting the ball downfield much, at least not in big chunks. In order to keep the defense off balance, they're going to need a few more plays just like that one.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Ushman Zonic was the intended receiver. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Just gets that one away.
Will Witherspoon is there on the tackle.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Throw short. Otagwe has it. Carlson makes the tackle.
Things are really unraveling now for this offense. They could ill afford to turn it over in that situation, but that's exactly what they did.
It's the tailback.
Aaron Curry is there on the tackle.
Lewis calls time.
Aaron Curry is playing with some intensity out there. He's been in on 5 tackles so far.
Not sure if he got in. The call is touchdown.
What a run that was. He was trapped behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to go down for a big loss. Instead, he breaks the tackle and runs it in for the touchdown.
Josh Brown is good on the point after.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Brought down at the 27. The Seahawks turned the ball over on an interception their last time out. Feeds it to the back. Kraft makes the tackle. James gains about 4 yards on the play. One more play before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Got it off barely. Tagwe picks it off. He's tackled at the 43-yard line by Nate Burleson. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the Halftime Show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Here are the scores from around the NFL. Let's take a look at the stars from this weekend's games. Adrian Peterson has rushed for over 100 yards. Let's turn to your game stats. Both teams moved the ball very well in the first half. Steven Jackson has rushed for over 150 yards. St. Louis is up by a score of 54-3. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to St. Louis.
Burleson from the 1. The Seahawks will set up shop at the 24-yard line. Passes to his left.
Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe.
Nate Burleson is able to make his 4th reception. Gets the pass away. Fletcher is there on the tackle. T.J. Houshmandzadeh now has 5 catches. Feeds it to the back. Kraft is there to bring him down. Might want to start thinking of a different approach as this running game has been ineffective. Rolling right. Throws it short. Brings it in. Still working. Houshmandzadeh has 6 catches now. 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. again with the carry. Tackle was made by Ryan.
The Seahawks offense has had trouble getting really anything going with the ground game, and that run actually was a pretty decent gain, so maybe they'll get something going now.
He throws short. The stop was made by Ty Hill.
The Seahawks are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Adam Carricker was there to bring him down. Jones gets the carry, and that's the first time they've handed it to him. The pass is away. Fletcher makes the tackle.
So frustrating for a defense when one guy keeps catching the football. You know you have to focus your attention on him, try and take him out of the pattern, but you simply can't do it.
Adam Carricker is there on the tackle. And this is the 10th play of the drive.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Here's the pass. Tackle was made by Laurinaitis. The tight end just topped 1,000 yards for the season, and it's certainly been a Pro Bowl caliber year for the big guy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. He has just been consistent from beginning to end. What a tremendous asset for this offense and this quarterback.
He'll down it in the end zone. The Rams will start this drive at the 20-yard line. Bolger will be dropped in the backfield, and that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
He throws right. Huge hit. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game. He's certainly a critical part of his team's success, and without his performance passing the ball in this one, I'm not sure they're winning at this point. Fullback straight ahead. The stop was made by Tatupu.
The Rams get a good gain on the ground there. We'll see if this defense now can come up with any answers for this rushing attack because they had none in the first half.
Rolls right. Dumps it out right.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Section 36, low 4, seating. You have won a year's supply of gas for your car.
Gets the pass out. Jennings had the coverage on the play. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. And they're coming after him. He's dragged down on the play.
Tremendous effort and good teamwork by the Seahawks.
Burleson back deep to return. Dropped at the 34.
The Seahawks were having their way with this defense last time out, but were held to just 3 points. They'll look to top that here.
Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by Chris Long.
The Seahawks haven't had too many runs that have netted decent yardage up until that one, but sometimes if you just stick with it in the second half, things start to break.
Passes to his left. On the reception and dumped right away. Small gain. They give it to the tailback.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
They down it at the 4. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Looks like they'll try to push this one out of the shadow of their own goalposts. Bolgert hands it off straight ahead. Jackson comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 6. Jackson, the ball carrier. The stop was made by Hill.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Moves to his right. Bolger can't escape the pressure. And can you believe it? That makes sack number 6 for the game.
This is an offensive line that's been known to struggle at times, but 6 sacks, are you kidding me? This is like the swinging gate theory here. Put a body in front of somebody out there. Give the quarterback a chance.
He makes it out to the 40-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Hasselback gives it up the middle. Witherspoon cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Makes the short throw. Is there for the catch. Ushmanzada brings in his 80th catch of the season. Throws it short. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. The ruling is incomplete.
Well, let's give him some credit for making a great effort, but just unable to pull that one in.
Passes it out. Laurinaitis was there on the tackle.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Passes it. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Seahawks.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Did he get there? They give him the score.
Edgerrin James is not easily rattled. That time the defense came with a blitz, and yet he looked so calm, and he made him pay the ultimate price, 6 points.
Olindo Mari is good on the point after.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Carter fields it at the 1. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. On the ground with a tailback. Katuput was there to bring him down. Jackson gains about 4 yards on the play. Here's the give. Wilson makes the tackle. From their own 33-yard line.
Let's go, man.
Gives it off. Still on his feet. He makes his way to about the 45 before he's hit and dropped. Hands it off. Patrick Kearney tracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. Here's the throw. And he caught it. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, St. Louis.
What an absolutely sensational performance by this rookie quarterback. You just can't say enough good things about what he's been able to do against this defense today.
Josh Brown adds the extra point.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
He'll down it in the end zone.
The Seahawks can really get on a roll if they can knock in a touchdown here for the second straight series.
Throws it out. Tipped away. P.J. Houshmandzadeh was his intended target. Short pass to his left. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. Branch now has 5 catches.
He breaks loose, looking to get it off.
Adam Carricker is giving the offensive coordinator fits. He just recorded his 3rd sack of the game. Avery is the return man.
We need to do something.
He'll bring it back to the 44-yard line.
The Rams
ended their last drive with a touchdown, so they'll look to make it 2 in a row.
Hands it off. Darryl Tapp was there on the tackle. Darryl Tapp cracks him down, wraps him up for tackle number 5. They'll go with the run once again. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Patrick Kearney
Makes the tackle.
3rd and a yard now. Ball on the 35. He throws right. Comes down with it.
Holt is there on the tackle.
Foster with his 6th reception. And straight ahead we go with the fullback.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence. And if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
That's a 2-yard gain.
And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Dumps it out right. So, it's 4th down, and the kick team is on to try this 43-yard field goal. It's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
He'll down it in the end zone. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll give it off here. Still on his feet. James gets 3 yards on the play. From their own 23-yard line. Passes the ball. And it's completed. Hill was there to bring him down. Nate Burleson brings in his 6th catch of the game. Hands it to the back. Witherspoon makes the tackle. James comes away with 5 yards on the carry. Hit as he throws. Bartell is there on the tackle. James with his 6th reception. Here's a counter play. Got him down at the 7.
Patience, patience, patience. Anytime you see a play broken like that, you have to allow those big blockers to pull out in front, get up in the hole, and if the running back goes too fast or gets in too big a hurry, it doesn't work. That time, his patience was the difference.
And that now makes 4 picks he's thrown.
Ouch. We have some quarterbacks in the league that'll go a month without throwing 4 interceptions. Some will go half a season. Today, this has been embarrassing.
Throws it short. Pass is complete.
And the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice game.
Gets the ball away. He goes up high for the catch. Mark Bulger gets to 400 yards passing for the game. He's making all the right reads, and the defense doesn't have the answer. Here's the give. The tackle was made by Lawyer Malloy. They'll face 2nd down and 10. Barely gets that one off. Makes the catch. Malloy is there to bring him down. Robinson with his 4th catch of the game. Gets the pass off. The tackle was made by Grant.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
And we might start to see some backups come in as they have this one well in hand. Our score, the Rams 64, the Seahawks 13. Gets the pass away.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Pitch out. Dropped behind the line. Deion Grant has just been executing like he's holding a grudge. He's now up to 8 tackles for the game. Jackson will run it again. Redding is there to bring him down.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Brought down at the 31. They'll start at the 31. He needs to get rid of it. There for the catch. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
He steps up. And they got him. Adam Carricker is having one of his best games rushing the quarterback, reaching him for the 4th time on that play. Short throw to the right. Edgerrin James has 7 catches in the game. Flips it out short. James Butler makes the tackle. Grants brings in his 6th catch of the game. He's there for the catch. The stop was made by O.J. Atagwe. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid game.
Short throw. Tackle was made by Witherspoon. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Stays on his feet. He gets to about the 21-yard line. O.J. Atagwe is there on the tackle. Defense closing in. He throws right. There for the reception. The stop was made by Bartell.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Ryan makes the tackle. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. Hasselbeck gives it up the middle. 2-yard pickup, and so it'll be 3rd down. This is the 12th play of this drive. Fullback handoff. Is it a touchdown? The call is touchdown.
We don't see as many fullbacks in the NFL as we used to, but they are still so valuable down there in the goal line and short yardage situations. That time he was just overpowered.
And he gets brought down hard. 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. He rolls out to the right. Foster was the intended receiver on the play. Throws it. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. So after conferring, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Well, let's give him some credit for making a great effort, but just unable to pull that one in.
Jackson takes it right side.
Well, that's just a big run stop right there. You have a very proud defensive line that was just going to take control of that situation.
Sheds one tackler. He takes it back to the 33. The Seahawks will begin this drive at the 33-yard line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He fights forward to about the 33. Leonard Little was there to bring him down. Throws it. And the pass falls incomplete.
Branch was the intended receiver.
He throws left. It's incomplete. So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Avery takes it at the 25. He gets it out to about the 38-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Dumps it out right. Incomplete pass.
Trying to get it out to the halfback that time, and he just simply missed with that throw. That's one of those, as a quarterback, you go, come on, how did I miss that?
Dumps it out left.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
They'll give it off here. The stop was made by Corey Redding.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He fields the punt at the 16. Breaks a tackle. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Just about 3 yards there.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Passes. Kraft bats it away. O.J. Atogwe was defending on the play. Moves forward. He's sacked. The Rams have been like, I don't know, a big bully in this game. They get sack number 5.
Sack number 5, and when your defense is on a roll like this, it just gives confidence to your entire team. I don't think they're going to let up at all with this pressure.
We'll bring it back to the 44-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. And he's hit as he throws. Tipped pass and picked off.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, that interception won't have much of an impact on this game, but I guarantee you, quarterbacks hate putting those interceptions up in the stat column.
Breaks the sack, still looking for an option.
How do you give up 6 sacks in one game?
Well, I guess that's something you're going to have to ask the offensive lineman about after the game, if you can find any of them. This is the kind of game where typically those guys take quick showers and they're gone.
Laurinaitis interception. Tackle was made by Matt Hasselbeck.
Anytime you get a team down by this many points, you start seeing some of those throws forced in there, and that one didn't work out so well.
Short throw to the left. The stop was made by Brian Russell.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Short throw to the right. He's reversing direction.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Gets the pass away. And the Rams will score again.
That's it, baby.
Bolger
That's
has
it
been
right
in the
there.
zone. He's got 6 TD passes. point after is good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
He breaks the tackle. Brought down at the 27. The Seahawks will set up shop at the 27-yard line. They hand it off. The tackle was made by Chris Long. Passing in this situation seems like it would have been a better idea.
Passing in every situation seems to me like it would be a better idea, but when you have the clock working against you like this, it's time to put it up.
Defense coming, and the ball comes out.
We're going to have a scramble.
James scoops it. The Seahawks win the battle, and they'll keep possession.
Heads-up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Dumps it out right. Bartell was there to bring him down.
The Rams did a good job forcing a 3 and out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
Brings this one back to the 37-yard line. They'll get the ball here at the 37. Bolger hands off. He lost yardage on the play.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Jackson gets the call again. Jackson gets about 4 yards on the play. On the ground with a tailback. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Branch will be the return man. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 31. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Throws it short. Brings it in. Griffith now with 4 catches in the game. Rolls right. Here's the deep throw. Almost picked.
James Butler had the coverage on the play.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. He throws right.
The Rams were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
The 50, at the 30, to the 20. He's knocked out at the 15-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out. The pass is away.
Foster was his intended target.
2nd down now with 10 to go. Short pass. Deion Grant was there on the tackle. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Here's the give. Still going.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
They get him at the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Here's the pass. It's there for the catch. Ty Hill makes the tackle. This guy seemingly can't be stopped. He's now thrown for 400 yards in the game.
Yeah, and at times he really makes it look easy out there. These wide receivers deserve a little credit too. They're doing a lot of work getting open down the field, but this quarterback's pretty special. Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
They'll give it off here. Bartell was there on the tackle. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. Gets the pass out. He leaps. It's caught.
And when you're trying to catch those high, hard ones, you just don't know what's going to happen to your body. I tell you, you haven't lived until you caught one of those and had one of those clowns flip you upside down.
Matt Hasselbeck has now accumulated 30,000 yards passing in his career. Only a couple of yards from pay dirt. On the ground with a tailback.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Pitch out. It appears to be short. Will Witherspoon records his 8th tackle. He's got it.
Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary.
So after that kick, the score is now the Seattle Seahawks 23, the Rams 81. The Rams get to the ball. He's dropped at the 36-yard line by Curry.
Some people will say that onside kick pretty well decided this one. I think this one was pretty much decided before the opening kickoff.
Gives it off. Still on his feet. Jackson picks up 2 yards with the carry. And they'll run him again. Won't be stopped. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Jackson gets 6 yards on the carry. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
And it's good.
Here's your sprint drive summary.
And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Runs over tackler. He's tackled at the 25. They'll set up shop at the 25. Passes it out. And he caught it. Carlson makes it 5 catches for the game. Hit as he throws, and it'll be picked off. Open field ahead. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown Rams.
Things have really unraveled now for this offense. They could ill afford to turn it over in that situation, but that's exactly what they did.
It's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
With just over a minute to go in the fourth quarter, the score is the Rams 91, the Seahawks 23. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks will start this drive at the 29-yard line. Just gets it away.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Passes it. Interception, and that will seal their fate.
The stop was made by Forsett. Outstanding game for the rookie. He's picked off 2 passes.
The halfback with the carry. That's a good 9-yard gain. That brings up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. They hand it off. And he just got hammered.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Gives to the back. Pittman gains about a yard on the play. From the 15-yard line.
That's all from St. Louis. Stick around for our post-game wrap-up.